Phillip Schofield and his co-host Holly Willoughby were joined on the latest episode of This Morning by England footballer Mason Mount. During the candid interview, Phillip confessed he was not a massive football fan. He later explained he felt he was a disappointment to his late father Brian Schofield, who was a great player who loved his football. Phillip and Holly invited the Chelsea FC midfielder onto This Morning to the delight of footy fans. As their conversation got underway, Phillip admitted, "I've said this on here before, I'm quite open to saying I'm not a massive football follower." "You don't say?" Holly quipped, which prompted Mason to start laughing. Phillip continued, "I've got football mates and your husband," pointing to Holly, "and they do try. America's Got Talent viewers rocked by 10-year-old's medal audition. I was an enormous disappointment to my father, who was a great player and loved his football. His father died in 2008 following a long-term heart condition at the age of 72. His death caused a devastated Phillip to take a break from presenting This Morning. His mother Pat Schofield lives in Cornwall, and it is understood she occasionally travels to visit Phillip. Phillip has previously revealed he once managed to save Brian's life by giving him CPR when he was in his early 20s after his father suffered a heart attack. He told This Morning last year, "We got 20 extra years with him because of that, so you just never know. If I hadn't been in that night, then that would have been it. So CPR is worth knowing." The veteran broadcaster broke down in tears when he shared what his father would have most likely said about him coming out in 2020. Soap Awards fix backlash slapped down by Sharon Marshall. Latest Phillip Schofield sparks panic over contents of Blue Peter time capsule, video Phil Schofield's love life, still married and secret boyfriend joke. Insight: Phillip emotionally opened up about his sexuality during an interview with Chris Evans on his podcast How to Wow. Chris asked Phillip, "What do you think your dad would advise you to do now?" "That's like a grenade going off in my head," Phillip replied before going quiet. Phillip revealed in the build-up to coming out that fears for his health were growing, with some concerned he was dying. The ITV star said he grappled with inner turmoil at the time as he tried to get to grips with his sexuality, and the toll of this was beginning to show with his slender frame. Phillip recalled his weight plummeting from 11 stones to 9 stones. He told Chris, "It was frustrating for everybody because I couldn't eat. It's not because I didn't want to, but I just couldn't." This Morning continues on weekdays at 10 a.m. on ITV.